this road has only just opened up for high clearance vehicles only, so we don't know the condition. It's going to take us about over 3 hours, and it's quite remote, there's no reception. Just taking a gamble, see how we go. We just rocked up the Walkabout Creek Hotel. It's a bit of a claim to fame for the area. The Croc Dundee movie was, I don't even know if it was shot here or they've just put one here.
I've never even seen the movie.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm marrying you. Anyway, let's have a look around. Good morning. We've just left Walkabout Creek Hotel and we are heading towards Boulia for the camel races. But the road, they've had a lot of rain recently and this road has only just opened up for high clearance vehicles only, so we don't know the condition. It's going to take us about over 3 hours. It's quite remote, there's no reception. So we're just taking a gamble to save, well, probably 4 hours extra if we were to go the other way, so we'll see how we go. It's very flat, not much out here. We're on the rough road now.
This is not too bad though.
For now.
Oh, it's a bit boggy.
Oh.
How many Ks on this?
About another 150.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Where are you guys going? Just made it to Boulia. We've just turned off to go out to the race course. We'll just go straight to the camping area. Got our first glimpse and there is a lot of people camping out here. It's like car after car on the highway here. A few people walking, a few people riding their bikes. So I think it's going to be a pretty busy weekend in Boulia.
I think so.
You gonna back a winner?
Mate, I'll ride a winner.
I would actually love to see you try and ride a galloping camel.
It can't be too hard. Got the big hump.
Oh my god, there's so many people camping. So if anyone's not heard of this, it is a camel racing weekend. It's probably the biggest in Australia. It's the longest camel race in Australia. And with your ticket...
As in distance or time?
Distance, yeah. And it is $90 per person to attend over the weekend for the whole 3 days, but it also gives you camping for a week. I think the camping opened up on Sunday until Thursday, so longer than a week. And you just go straight in and camp, and then you redeem your tickets to go into the races. There's live entertainment, there's some rides and things as well for kids, I suppose. Yeah, it is chockers.
Boulia Racecourse Reserve.
That's where we're going.
I hadn't even heard of this town before. To be honest, I hadn't even heard of these races.
But Joss doesn't know much anyway.
Well,
so...
oh my god, look how many people.
So many. I hope you don't have to have your own toilet because it's going to be a long hike to the toilet.
We got bikes.
True. And that's another thing, we have no idea what the demographic is for people that come to this. We've just only heard about it from someone back in Boulia Creek. Some oldies were telling us about it. There's a lot of caravans, so maybe it's like an older crowd. It's going to be fun. This is great. We've got washing out. How long have they been here
People
for?
are pretty spread out.
Yeah. That's a horse float. Or maybe it's a camel float.
Could be. No, people are quite spread out, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
It's a big area though, isn't it?
He's getting wood. So you're normally allowed to camp here. It's
Oh,
on
you
Wiki, yeah. Whoa, there's so many different types of rigs here. This is so cool.
But what's in there?
I don't know, but you know, not allowed any alcohol. Wait, I think that's the main camping area.
So what's this?
Like the overflow.
So that would be full.
I assume so.
Why are you filming me? Paparazzi?
We've come down to the 3 mile camping area just because it's much more shaded, there's grass, and we'll just hike up to the races. Or ride our bikes up during the day and then just come back and just chill. It's nice and quiet here, shade, grass, yeah, and people are just a bit more spread out and they look like good people down here, so we'll just settle in here for today, or what, the weekend actually. So that's the race course just there.
Oh, we can see the camels from here.
Yeah, get up on the roof. We found the camels. We're just going for a walk to see what the facilities are like and just kind of check it out a bit on foot. We found the camels.
Do you reckon these are the racing camels?
Oh, they've got like their bridle on.
Oh.
I can't wait to see them run. Although I don't know the statistics on if like they get hurt or anything like horse races. So I hope they don't like break a hump or something.
Break a hump?
Can you break a hump off?
Isn't it just fat?
The chopper flying around. Hey boy, come here.
Right in their tent. I'm not the camel, don't film me.
You're gonna be hump on your back.
See, that's what makes the noises, honey.
Dinner. Night 1 at the races.
I don't know what's gonna work.
Leftover burrito mince, Megan's just heating it up. Cooking on the fire. Race course. A few neighbours.
Good morning. We have just woken up this morning. Joss made us some coffees, repositioned the car so it's going to get that morning sun for our solar because we don't plan to move for 3 days. Did some hand washing and now we're just going to take the bikes into town. We're actually going to ride up and just go to the toilets and stuff. And yeah, riding into town this morning to go to the visitor centre and see what else is there before it gets too hot.
And then the races today, well the gates open at 3, so we'll go have a look.
Yeah, tractor racing today, which will be
Ride
really...
on lawnmower.
Hey, mate. Where you going? Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, didn't you? So he's tied up just out front of the pub. He must be the lawnmower. Joss and I just rode to the showers to try and beat the queue and stuff like that. Gone away probably like what, 10 minutes, and now we've come back. We had this whole area to ourselves, like deliberately parked down here in this section. There's so much space, and someone's gone right next to us, like 5 meters away from us. 2 people like backed in together, and now we're like climbing up our tent from their kitchen side. And there's so much space, and so now Joss and I, we don't know if we should just pack up ourselves and like find another spot, but like there's so much space. Blows my mind. And he drove through our site, like, because we went here, he drove through the back of our chairs to get into where he is. So that tells you the position that he's in.
I'll show you. It's not why we go camping.
That's why we free camp.
Yes, and
Find a secret spot.
yeah, there's a lot. We went for a walk yesterday. There's so many like spots a bit further away.
That's the thing. They drove like straight in and just parked here. Like they didn't even go and scope out other areas.
Mm.
Oh well.
Sorry for the whinge.
The Boulia Camel Races has officially started. They started with the lawnmower races, which was hilarious. Such good atmosphere here. Everyone's just having such a good time. That guy really like souped up his lawnmower. It was pretty funny.
I don't think it cuts grass.
I don't think it cuts grass. It belongs on the racetrack.
Yeah.
Just move. So second day, well first day really, it's about 10 AM, a bit after 10, we're going to just ride into the races today. This morning they had like horse versus camel, they got the Melbourne Cup here, and the heats start at 11, don't they? Yeah. So first 400 metre heats for the camel races start today. I'm pretty sure they go like most of the day, and then later this afternoon there's more entertainment and then music from, I think it was 8:45. Last night in our campsite was actually quite nice and quiet, but we could hear people going until like 3 AM in this main part here. People had fireworks, I'm assuming leftover from like the Northern Territory Day. So that was pretty cool to see, and Joss and I, we saw our first Min light.
I think it was a meteor.
It could have been a meteor, but I definitely think it was the Min light. Joss got a picture, so I'll make sure he includes that.
A high quality photo.
High quality photo off of the iPhone, zoomed right in. But yeah, keen for another day. Everyone's looking lovely. Good morning. We have left the camel races, it's all over. We had a really good weekend. We were just reminiscing of our favourite parts and things like that. So yeah, we're super glad we came the extra couple of 100 Ks out here for it. A really good event, and if you're out this way when it's on, definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah, good fun.
Turns out that the Min lights that Megan saw was actually an Indian rocket going into space. So
yeah, we got some internet this morning before everyone woke up, And yeah, we read a news article that, and then there was a video and it was literally exactly what we'd seen. So that's disappointing. I was really excited to have seen the Min lights.
Yeah. So that's one explanation of what the Min lights could be. For all the
Indian
Min lights
rockets.
believers out there.
Yeah, so that's a shame. That kind of ruined my day a bit, but that's all right. Now we are heading, I think it was 359 k's to Winton. Yep, onwards to the Outback journey.
Yep.
A whole lot of this.